Welcome back to Living 808. Most of us have seen the effects of cancer on a loved one. Some have even dealt with it with a pet.
Yeah, in today's Animal Kingdom segment, Dr. Edlin from Gentle Vets Hawaii Kai talks with Trini about how they detect cancer, the options of treating it, and possible prevention.
We are here at Gentle Vets in Hawaii Kai. We're chatting with Dr. Edlin here about pets and cancer. And it's sad but true, but just like humans, pets can get cancer too, right?
They absolutely get cancer, and they get it frequently. And one of the key risk factors for cancer is age. And as our pets get older through good care, we're seeing more and more cancer develop. And so absolutely, pets get a lot of cancer, and it's a very important issue with them.
Do pets get a certain type of cancer more than other types?
Actually not so. They get a whole bunch of different types of cancers, and each has a specific modality of diagnosis and treatment. For example, osteosarcoma is going to require surgical intervention and chemotherapy. Lymphosarcoma is going to be just pure chemotherapy. So there's different modalities of treatment for the different types of cancer. And so what's important is to first stage the cancer, find out what the cancer is. And you do that through the use of really excellent diagnostic equipment. For example, ultrasound, fluoroscopy, CAT scans. CAT scans are probably the best way of really staging a cancer because you'll find out where it is all over the body. We do whole body CAT scans, and we pick up where the tumors are, and then as we treat the cancer, we can see how the response to therapy is.
And you're one of the few doctors in Hawaii that actually have a CAT scan.
Well, we don't just have a CAT scan, we have a phenomenal CAT scan. It's a 64-slice scanner. There's only probably half a dozen in the world in veterinary clinics. And it's a phenomenal machine. It's super fast, so our times under anesthesia or sedation for the CAT scan. When we do CAT scans, we usually don't even have to sedate them. We just put them in a tight box and run them through the machine. It takes a few seconds, and we get amazing results with them. And with those results, we can see where the cancer is, how bad the cancer is, what it's doing, are there dangerous things that it's getting ready to do, and then also as we treat it, we can follow the response to our therapy. Is the tumor getting smaller? Is it getting bigger?
Okay, I want to back up a little bit, but how would a pet owner know that their pet is sick or has cancer?
It's probably the best way is routine blood screening. And things, for example, the ALT or ALP are enzymes that will elevate. A lot of times it's pretty invisible. And if you notice any little lumps on your dog, get worried about it. It may be nothing, but it may be something serious. But that's the main thing you can see. Or if your dog happens to be off, or your cat happens to be off a little bit, bring them in, get some blood work done to check for some enzyme elevations. Those are routine screening things. We can also routinely screen with ultrasound, and we'll pick up a lot of things in the abdomen with ultrasound. Very easy, very straightforward, and we can pick up things in the spleen, the liver, in the abdomen, and a lot of times they jump out and I say, whoa, I didn't know that was there.
Okay, so through blood work, through ultrasounds, through CAT scans, we can find out if your pet does in fact have cancer. We've got a diagnosis now. What about treatment?
So it depends on exactly the type of cancer that we're dealing with, but usually the first step, or very commonly the first step, is surgical excision. After we do the surgical excision, we'll almost always want, if it's a malignant cancer, we'll send it off to the lab, see was it really badly malignant or not. If they say it's a bad malignancy, we can actually run further tests at that point to determine what type of chemotherapeutics are going to be most effective, and then we start using chemotherapy. There's various different kinds of chemotherapy that we use depending again on the tumor type. And one other aspect of really modern therapy is we're actually developing vaccines, autologous vaccines against that specific cancer that we have. And so these are now becoming more and more available. So there's a host of different things that we can do with our treatments. Radiation therapy is another option, but it's not very readily accessible in Hawaii.
Okay. Dr. Edlin, thank you so much. I mean, listening, you're using a lot of big words that, to tell you the truth, goes right over my head, but I think what the main message here is there's hope for our pets, right?
Absolutely.
Even though they may have cancer, with all the different treatments now available, with all this great technology, it means that they can still continue to live happy, healthy lives. But the key here is to catch it early.
I think you hit the word on the head, is hope. Don't give up hope if your animal has cancer. There's a lot of things that we can do to extend lives by a significant amount.
Yeah, great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Trini.
Great information. Thank you so much. All right, a little earlier we asked what was your best or worst back-to-school haircut or style and why? Now